How do, guys? Back again. Can't keep away today. So, hope you all have had a good afternoon and stuff like that. I am going to do a bit of painting. So, I've nearly finished my 5-man squad, as you can see, hopefully there. We have 5 heavy intercessors, and I'm going to be working on the heavy bolter guy there. Hey, John, how you doing, mate? Some are like fully finished. There's some that need. In fact, I might have to do it on this one, like the battle damage and stuff like that. But that's not a problem. Obviously, the bases need doing on most of them. Hey, Sprue and Glue, how you doing, mate? Yeah, another little impromptu live stream again, mate. The wife's gone to her friend's to go help her with some more uni work, so I've just decided to do some painting. The kids are in bed, so yeah. So hopefully we can get some stuff done. Right, let me see what I need. I need mechanic is great. Yeah, I haven't shared this about, so if you guys want to go share this stream about, I generally can't find how you share this now, like on the Facebook groups. But let's see if it goes on the general. No. Evening. Got back from the lockup about an hour ago, knackered, listening to some tunes. Nice. Nice. So I'm just going to go around, clean up this armour. Yeah, if you hear laughing and stuff in the background, the next door neighbours have got a hot tub and tent and a bar and everything in their bloody garden, so they've got people around. Yeah. Apparently, coronavirus didn't apply to them, as they've always had people around. John O. Johnson, Front Room Gaming. I'll post the package Monday. Oh, what you posting? Do tell. Ooh, I could do with a hot tub. Yeah, I think we all could, couldn't we? Anyway, me and the wife went to Whitby today. Nice little run out. It's all right, not too bad. Ended up going into Mountain Warehouse. They've got I don't know if it's a closing down sale or what, but literally everything was half price. Ended up buying the one of my kids a new coat because he just decided that he was going to have a growth spurt. So he's 4-year-old, and we bought, I think, a 7 to 8, and it's too small. So yeah, we have to take that back and get a bigger size. And he's only 4. But I was never going to have small kids. Posting a long pole with a knife on it to pop the hot tub. Intercessors times 6, eBay, £1.29 each on the Sprue. Literally, mate, you are an absolute little magpie on eBay. I was gonna just do this on Facebook, just because I know I can share it. You know what I mean? Like that. I mean, you're only going to get the table down view, but I suppose that's not a problem. You know, my face here doesn't really do anything. Yes, the more Death Company for the Angels Sanguine. Spongehammer, how you doing? Bloody hell, there's a blast from the past. How are you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Let's move this light. Here we go. That looks a bit better. I can see now. Oh, I got 2 times Paladin squads for £4.50 built and painted earlier. Don't know. Didn't know I got them until I got home. Alright, so you're actually. So I'm painting them for you. Eddie, hello then, matey. How you doing, Phil? How are you doing? Yes, mate, I'm fine and dandy. Just chilling out. I've been watching TV for a bit and decided, you know what? I can't be asked. I'm going to go paint. I really want to get these done. I am envious of you guys buying all these troops. Mate, if you really want to get into this hobby, the Warhammer hobby, cheap. For me, I know this it's obviously different for everyone else, but for me, like the recruit edition, if you want to get into obviously like fantasy, sci-fi, is a good place to start. If you don't want to obviously, spend a lot of money, I think it works out. I think it's £30. You get a squad or 5-man squad and a captain of some sort. And then you get some Necrons as well, so it's a good place to start, But then again, if you can buy a Star Collecting box, yeah, eBay as well, you know what I mean? But if you buy a Star Collecting box, obviously, if you use my affiliate link to Whaling Games, I know many people don't really like them, but it helps me out. I get a little kickback off it, and it doesn't cost you any more. It's a good place to start. It's cheap. It's I think it works out at £50, something like that, depending on which faction you get as well. Now, I haven't got an affiliate link, and I'm not sponsored by them, but Gaming Figures are an amazing little shop. Discount on everything, like literally everything. 25%, I think it is, off Games Workshop stuff. I think even more off pre-orders, stuff like that. I am trying to get him to sponsor me, to be fair. I know he sponsors Striking Scorpion 82. So, with me being local and knowing the guy, I have been asking if I could be sponsored. He hasn't kind of got back to me, but I keep plugging on. Jono, did I send the pic of my sister battle I acquired? Basic starter set is about 35 quid. 35 quid, bloody hell, where are you getting that from? That's cheap. What do you mean starter set? Like for the game? Start collecting box starts at like 50 quid, mate. And even if you get it on discount, it's 40 something. So I would definitely love to know where you're getting it for 35. Steve says, if you don't ask, you don't get. That's exactly it, mate. That's my philosophy all the time. That's how I got my stuff from Artel Miniatures, which I still haven't painted, but I am going to make a video soon, I promise. So I think Monday, 6 paints, tiny pots, and 5 figures. Oh. Mate, if that's what you want to get, go get it, you know what I mean? But it's one of them things, if you don't want to start that army, it could be a bit pointless getting it unless you just get them to practice painting. I know Games Workshop do a £25 paint range, like paint set. It's like a starter paint set, so you get like all just the normal colours. You get a wash, get a brush. You know, you get your black, brown, blue, skin tone, green. That was 25 quid. Obviously, if you go to places, they'll have discount on it. And then just pick up start collecting box set of an army that you like the look of, you know. Like I say, if we're being realistic, 100 quid to start you off is a real good bargain, you know. I know obviously people buy you know, model kits and whatever, and it doesn't cost that much, and they're just in it for sitting down, taking the time, making the model as nice as it can be. But you know, the same with these. Like I've always said, and I think everyone's heard me say it loads of times. GW, it's money, absolutely, mate. But like I say, you've got to go to you know, your local stores. So for me, my local independent is Gav at Game and Figures. So I will just go to him all the time. I mean, I've got an affiliate link there for Whaling Games. I won't use it. It's just there to get obviously a bit of money if someone wants to go in the Facebook group and use it for summit. I'm not there. Not too fussed. You know, don't get me wrong, I've heard good things, I've heard bad things about them. It's just another way for me to get money. A little bit of money now and again. Granted, I don't think anyone's used it because they haven't had a cash out yet. But I'm not bothered either if no one uses it. But yeah, you've got to. Where the heck? Tweed, it's got like a thing there, we'll go with it. If I spend a bit of money, it's Battle Bunker for me. Yeah, if that's what's closest to you. Use it, I say. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's good to go to Games Workshop. Obviously, you're not going to get any discount. But at the end of the day, they're not going to lose anything, if you know what I mean. They're like a multi-million-pound company. It's these little guys you need to support. You know, unless your mate is the manager of Games Workshop, which mine is as well, Percy, you don't really have any loyalty to him, in my opinion. So I would rather see my money go, like I say, to the independent store, because the money that he makes obviously goes back into his store and puts money. Where is Gav at now? He's still there, mate. Reanimation protocol. I'll be back. Where is Gav now? Gav, as in the owner of Game and Figures. He's still there, mate. He is still there. One of my kids has just got up. Right, talk amongst yourselves, guys, while I go sort my son out. Right, hold it on. And I'm back. Oh, everyone's buggered off. Let's have a look. Let's have a little catch up. Oh my god, 89 quid for a tank. Wow. Yeah, you can get it cheaper, like I say, if you go to other places. Cool, I'll have to pay a visit. Yeah, man. I don't think he's been very well, to be fair, Phil. Sprue glue, don't be looking at a burn blade. Yeah. My mate has just started collecting Imperial Guard. He's calling his tanks Lehman buses. I told him they are just cannon fodder, but are a laugh to play. Yeah, it's one of them things like, would you say Imperial Guard? Not this Astra Militarum shite, but Imperial Guard are like a horde army, and you need quite a lot of men. Jesus, I'm out of breath when you walked up the stairs. Oh, it's a bad sign. La-da-dee-dee-dee. I think once I've done these for my Space Wolves, I'm gonna finish off my tank that I've got for him. It's been sprayed and parts painted in, but it's not finished. So I will be doing that after I've finished these. Lots of men like 100 shots a go, but need 5 or 6 to hit. The enemy only needs 3 to 4 to save. Yeah, that's true. Then come and have a game. Yes. That's it. Once, I think it's like, the 21st of next month? That's it. Just back to normal, and no face masks anywhere, and which I'm really glad about. But now they're saying, like, this new Indian variant, it's going to be, they might push it back or do whatever. It's a load of shit. Evening, Bazza, super active today, aren't you? I am, mate. Yeah, I am, mate. I desperately, 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 I want to get these Space Wolves finished, mate. These heavy intercessors. I've took too long on them. I really have. Don't bet on it. Yeah. That's all. Here we go again. Home from evening walkies and found some choice bits of wood for Hiker to chew on. As dogs don't like toothpaste, weather-wise, it's not bad evening. Yeah, it's not too bad, mate, yeah. We went, like I say, went to Whitby earlier on, and it wasn't too bad there. It was kind of spitting or just starting to rain as we were getting there. But then when we got there, it was all right. Had some fish and chips, had a little walk about, bought some stuff for the kids, coats and whatever. I've got a Gladiator, Storm Speeder, and 15 intercessors to build, but keep putting them off. Get them built. Get them built, mate. I've got 10 intercessors to paint, and these, and yeah, a few tanks. Well, air tanks, sorry. I've been putting off, but I need to do it. And then obviously I've got Ragnar Blackmane to paint up for a tutorial, and I've got Gygor the Fell-Handed to paint up for my army. Yeah, I'm only doing this as well because, like I say, the wife's gone out. Otherwise, I wouldn't be, Hey, Phil, where are you training now as well? In the gym? Which gym do you go to? Have you got your own home one? Because I did say this week I'm going to start getting a bit healthier, but I think it's just a write-off. Space. So I think I'm going to just start as of next week, you know. I've painted that. Doesn't matter. Right. So that's that done. Now I need to go back over the silvers. Oh, there's some idiots about outside. Yeah, the wife went to one of these hippie shops as well in Whitby because she decided she needed a new earring thing for her ear. Spent a good hour trying to put it in. Wait, what happened there? Go fit in having a couple of weeks layoff with an ankle problem. Oh, mate, yeah. Don't be knacking your ankles up, mate. I have a combat unit plus ancillary space marines, all of which is that artillery maybe? I don't know. All of which are to become wolves plus 2 vehicles I've made, but so far just undercoated. See, that's kind of like my what's the word to use? Like I use mechanical standard grade to paint. Why is it going like that? Oh my god, come on. There we go. I've got mechanical standard grey for mine because it's like a 30k colour scheme. And so I just literally just spray my models and paint them back over. So it's quite easy for my base coats. You know, I've obviously got to add a damage and whatever afterwards. But so I can literally, you know, paint up a squad in a day. He says after it's took him God knows how long to paint these up. Gisbra. Ahoy, Underdog. Hey, Colin, how you doing, mate? How are you doing? What time is it over there? Too late years ago at the peas. I chipped a bone and it reattached. Oh, that sounds nice. Yeah, I suffer with my my feet and like ankles. When I was born, when I was born, I had short tendons in me legs, so I've had to have them cut and stretched and all this type of stuff. So basically, how Forrest Gump used to walk, that was me. It's quite funny because I told my daughter that I had metal legs, and she believed me because I've got like 2 ruler marks up the back of my legs, basically, where obviously the operations were only small, so up the back of me ankle. But she goes, "Oh my god!" Well, she did. Obviously, I had to come clean. I couldn't scare her too much. I don't know if my last message came through, but I found some more Space Wolf stuff you can have, Baz. Turns out the last message didn't go through because I swore in it. Don't. That's all right, mate. If I was doing this on YouTube, I suppose I can actually approve the message, but no, it obviously hasn't come through. But because I'm streaming through Streamlabs and it streams to my YouTube channel, I don't see, you know what I mean? So that's what I was going to do today. Like now, I was just going to stream it through YouTube just because I couldn't be bothered. And do you really need to see my head while I'm doing this? But yeah. Plus, I know I can share like the stream like in groups that I'm in and stuff like that. with this, it really is baffling me. Like, how do I do it? You know. But nice one, mate. Yeah, what have you got? If you don't mind me asking, I'm gonna start doing painting time like this and some live animal stuff with snakes. What? With snakes? That sounds mental. I put that over there because no doubt I'll end up spilling it, even though I've never spilt a paint pot yet. Oh, there's a big dirty mold line there. Bollocks to it. Getting there. I need a lighter silver. I don't actually own a light silver, I don't think. Or lighter than lead belcher. Underdog painting, I'm sure you can set moderators and set protocols, example for adults only on street. You probably can, mate, but I am so rubbish with technology. If anyone's been here from the start of me using Streamlabs, they probably know that I am absolutely rubbish, or I was. I just couldn't get the sound to work, or I just I've kind of got the gist of it, but yeah. I am so rubbish with technology. It is ridiculous. I mean, I'm only 36, so I am still relatively young. I should know, but I just don't. Red, green, or nine. So, what I'm doing? I'm painting up some space wolves, mate. Oh, you can't even bloody see. There we go. I'm painting up some space wolves, mate. Yeah, man, very excited. I got a Chaos Knight, and I'm going to do it as a 30k Death Guard house. Your colour scheme is fantastic. Well, thank you very much, mate. Obviously, if you guys haven't seen my colour scheme, that is it there. So I've actually got a video coming out on this. Obviously, I actually think I've made a video on how to paint, and I think it was actually this model. I could be wrong. But anyway, yeah, how to paint a 30k colour scheme. It's pretty easy, to be fair. I'll show you my typhus in 30k colour scheme. Again, that's really cool. Enjoyed painting them. Second time I've painted them. All my Death Guard have been painted. I've just repainted them, stripped them all down, and repainted them in the 30k colour scheme. They were originally just all green, like the classic Death Guard colours. And I keep saying it, I need to get tufts or something, or grass or static grass or whatever, just to put onto my bases, because my bases are just really plain. It's like a rocky, muddy field, I suppose. But yeah, I've got a video, in the works. Yes, looks like you get COVID-19. I fucking hope I don't. I bloody hope I don't, mate. Yeah, so I'm doing like a collaboration with Graham from Burnt Aquila Painting. He is the moderator in the Facebook group. So again, if you haven't checked him out, go and check out Burnt Aquila Painting. Very, very cool guy. Amazing talent. Yeah, you might have seen him on one of these live streams. Yeah, my son, who's just he did wake up. He's actually still in his school uniform, asleep in bed, but he's off tomorrow, so that is how us council folk do it. He fell asleep before and not really bothered, if he hasn't got his jammers on. It's all going to get washed tomorrow anyway. The Texas Geller field repels the Rona plague. Y'all should come hang out here. Well, I got my injection yesterday, and touch wood, I am okay. The only thing I've had is my left arm is really hurting me. But like I say, if that's all I get, then I'll be extremely happy. I don't do being ill. I'm still a bit cautious, as in I might get ill tomorrow. But I doubt it. But yeah, I'd rather feel like that than the alternative. So yeah, it's all good. School uniforms, but Saturday cartoons and do have rabies no more. Yep, whatever you said there. I've had both now and really bad headache. Yeah, I suppose, mate, I know. If that's all you've got, though, you've got to think, yeah, not bad. I know some people have been, laid up in bed, shivering like I don't know what, thinking, they're going to be on the way out, but you got to count yourself lucky. I know firsthand what this thing can do. Like I say, the father-in-law passed away from it, so like at the very beginning, yeah. So it's always been a no-brainer for me just to take it. I tensed up when I had my second jab and she put it into the muscle. So they were sore for a week or so, but apart from that, no effects. Nice one, man. To be fair, I didn't even know she'd done it. Rick, how are you doing? Rick, are you a new subscriber? Or I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. Shivering and out cold. Sounds like Steve on a normal day. No more masks, and yes, Fox upset that now you do not have to wear them, but there's a catch-22 they yelled when I had wear the mackers. Okay. Blame Steve F. He said you're a relaxed painter, and I like that. I am, mate. Very relaxed painter. Yeah, welcome to the madhouse, or the doghouse, as it were. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me. What you painting yourself, or working on yourself, or do you even do it? What do you do? No, Steve's a good lad. Like Steve, he's a very good lad. I'm very interested in seeing how his mini, that sounds so wrong, but his mini is going to turn out. I'm very interested in it because my wife's dream car is to have an old mini. We were talking today actually about if we ever won the lottery. Now, sounds weird, but if we ever won the lottery, like millions and millions, the car she'd buy would be an old mini. But she'd get a new one and an old one and have them painted up the same, same colours. He looks like a clean book guy at Rick, but Underdog is a heretic. I am a heretic, mate. Shocking, Anna. Not really. But having said that, I do have more like chaos armies than normal armies. Well, normal armies, you know what I mean. I have Iron Warriors, Death Guard. I have some corn models somewhere. It's always interested me. I don't know why. Donos for Baz's camp, please use Underdog Facebook page. Yes, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah, just a little reminder, guys. I'm trying to say you're going to get the new orcs. I am, mate. I'm not going to get like is it called the beast snaggers or whatever. I'm going to get the new mega nobs. Nobs. I always find that funny. Because my army is just death skulls, and that's just all I'm going to do for my army. Just have a massive army of death skulls, and I don't think the beast snaggers would fit into the aesthetic of the army, even though they do look cool. You know, I'm not going to deny they look cool. The only thing I'd say is, and I've said it loads of times, I think the models. I think they did like a size comparison. I think them models are the right size for orc boys now. I've always said orc knob sizes should be the orc boy size. I've always said that for me because, like, you see them in the books, so next to a space marine, and they kind of tower over it. Not tower over it, but there's noticeable size difference. Not on about Primaris, or I'm on about like just the normal generic space marine. So for me, why aren't the orcs bigger? But yeah. Call them Primaris orcs because they are comparable sizes. Oh, cool, man. Atoll says World Eaters, Red Corsairs, and Black Legion are my Chaos armies. Raven Guard, Space Wolves, and my own units, which are called Regal Ravens. Nice, yes. So originally, excuse me, my Iron Warriors were just Black Legion. I just wanted to paint a Black Legion army as soon as the new, what's it called, Indomitus box set came out. I just painted them in Black Legion colours. But then I've always liked the idea of just a massive army that's, you know, cannons and stuff like that. So Iron Warriors kind of called to me, like the techno virus and all that type of stuff. And I watched an old video before called Videodrome. I don't know if you guys have heard it, but it's a pretty it's like a classic old sci-fi / horror. It's not really a horror, I suppose, about where this man's made this type of thing, and he can like have guns and stuff sticking out of him. Looks gross when you see it, but yeah. So that kind of inspired me a bit, and I like the idea of that. I had my own. I'm going to sneeze, guys. Sorry. I had my own Space Marine army, just normal Space Marines, not Primaris. They were called the Sons of Neptune. Basically, they were an aquatic Space Marine army. Basically, they lived under sea, and they had like tridents and all that type of stuff. It was pretty cool. The idea was cool, you know, like thunder hammers that were made out of seashells, and not actual seashells, but I painted them up to look like shell and all that type of stuff. Just finished them off. You know, the Sons of Neptune might come back and team up with the Space Wolves one day. You never know. You never know. What else have I got? Yeah, like I say, I've got my Death Guard and stuff like What's there? Colin in Texas says Death Guard, Abaddon's Black Legion, and Ultramarines. I have 3 Knights and 2 Baneblades and a couple of Flyers. Nice. I've always wanted a Baneblade. Don't know why. I just think it looks very, very cool. I have a small group of other factions from box sets, but I only paint, I don't play. No one near me that does. Now, that's a shame, mate, yeah. Maybe you should, try and draw up some stuff, and see if you can get like a little gathering of people together, little club or something like that. Just an idea, From little ideas grows, that stuff. Red Green says yes. The 576th C logo. You think they're ever going to bring Russ back? I would love them to. So who's back now? So they've got Mephiston for Blood Angels. We've got. I'm just trying to think of the characters at the moment that they've brought back. Well, not brought back, but they've primarisified them. So Mephiston for Blood Angels. Is it Agrax Agaton? Is it for the Salamanders? Ragnar Blackmane for Space Wolves. Marnie Skalgar for Ultramarines. No, there's still quite a few, but I don't know. I think the White Scars one would be pretty cool to see. Is it Gigetti Khan? That's what he was called. Colin, never say never. I think they've even bringing a little red rad, another rad, and a Valkyrie in if it makes money. Yeah. It's funny. It'd be funny if the GW release for Xmas was just the logo with a wolf howling. Might break the internet. Yeah, if they got that rumour engine going and it was just, I don't know, a little dog ball or something. What's this off? I'm like, I don't know. Might just paint that black. I've got a bit of contrast black Templar, that'll do. Give it a nice shine bit. It's the only it's the only contrast paint I own. Before Valrak went into hospital, he was talking about GW bringing the Yellow King back. Have you seen what they've got in the Horus Heresy now? 2 new Imperial Fist models. They look really nice. I think they're just 2 Praetors, but one in Terminator armor and one in normal, whatever mark armor it's in. But they look really nice for the change. They're not just the normal generic standing pose. They're like charging into you, smashing into you with a shield kind of thing. Look really nice, actually, to be fair. Not to say that I'm going to get them out because I'm not an Imperial Fist player, but they, like I say, they do look really nice. GW put out a £200 IGs and SP, like comes with 3 tanks and just get IGs. They've changed the law in the Alfarius novel. See, I haven't read any law about anything really. Whatever just comes in the codexes, that's what I've or read or I'm in the process of reading. I'm a very, very slow reader. If anything, I would rather have an audio book simply because I won't take stuff in. I get bored quite easy if I just read and read and read. I can't picture it in my mind if I'm saying it. If that makes sense. So they'd have to put pictures in the book, and that's just, a 36-year-old man reading a book with pictures is a bit weird. Oh, great. They've got the fire pit going. I'm sure it just goes closer and closer to my house. I'm like a right victim, Eldrew. Oh, you just reminded me. eBay got a deal on some codexes. Be right back. What codexes are you after? I might have them, mate. Might not be for this edition, but I've got them. Changed it to Alpharius was on Terra the whole time, and the Emperor didn't know about Omegas. Horus was second Primarch found now. Lazy writing, in my opinion. And he's got few 14 hours left. What codexes are you after, like, Steve? Oh, excuse me. Oh, snorting here. I told you as soon as I come in here, I just start sniffing, and I don't know why. It's probably annoying. Right, now let's do some dry brushing on the wolf pellets. A bit of Xandri dust, I think. Yeah, I've got the old Orc Codex. I've got the old... what is a codex? So a codex is a book. So say like I play Space Wolves. The codex would be the rules for that army, basically. And it'll tell you like the points value. It'll tell you, it'll have like lore in it, like what the army was all about. It'll give you backstories, a bit, yeah. So it's a rule book basically for your army. And obviously, as rules change, they'll have more books. So each year or each edition, so we're on 9th edition now, you'll have another book. So technically, there has been 9 books for each. You need a Sinoff clear right up. Oh, okay, don't need one of them then. You might not need them, but they are pretty cool to have. Like, I don't play. Like, I will at some point, but I don't. But I always buy them simply because it helps you. Say, like you wanted to build an army, it'll tell you like formations and what you can do and stuff like that. I think that's what it does anyway. But it's all good, man. A little bit of dry brushing on this man's wig. I must admit, the Space Wolves have the most ridiculous hairstyle. So this guy here, not that you can see, let's see if I can do that, has got his fringe sticking up. It looks like behind his fringe he's just got a shaved head, but it is hair. It's just weird. Just reminds me of all the lads when I was in senior school, first year senior school, used to get a shaven head and them used to have the fringe gelled. So they'd leave the fringe and shave the full head. Proper weird. Yes, need 3 things: the main rule book and the army books, a dice, a lot of dice if you play. Yeah, a lot of dice if you play orcs, mate. A lot of dice, buckets full. I got one of those for the models I painted, just for the lore and the colour ideas. Only missing Astra Militarum. I'm thinking a new one is going to come out. And wait, it will, mate. Like I said, everyone's going to get their own codex. It's just, as and when are they going to do it? I mean, I bought the Orc Codex literally, I think, maybe 2 or 3 weeks before 9th edition came out. So, and I was thinking, what's the point? But then obviously they've released a new Orc Codex, I think. And what you need to do to put an army together. Yeah. So you've just got to crack on and be patient, I suppose, because some armies don't get their books straight away. So I'm assuming they'll just play off their old codexes. Not that you can see. BT hasn't had a codex since 4th edition. BT, Black Templars, oh yeah. Underdog, and I done the same thing with the Orc Codex. Well, get this, I did this with the new Lumineth box set. So they had the limited edition box set. The wife bought it for me as a present. I wasn't really, well, she was saying, oh, what would you like? I said, oh, I wouldn't mind this. The models look good. You get everything in it, the new rule book and dice and all this type of stuff. Dice look lovely. They're like gold, pretty cool. Excuse me. And you get a limited edition codex, or what they call a battle tome for Age of Sigmar. But basically, it's just a codex. And literally, a week later, obviously, because they were bringing more models out for the Lumineth range, which is understandable. Like, now I'm thinking of it, it is understandable. But a week later, they brought a new book out. So I have to go and buy a new book. Imperial Fist Successor Chapter, right? Wouldn't they just be in that one? I think they're just in, if anything, they'll just be in the normal Space Marine Codex, I think. Because I know the Space Marine Codex is just a generic codex. So they have the Ultramarines in there and whatever. I think for all those who didn't have a codex, it's in that one. But it'll only be maybe 2 or 3 pages. It'll be whatever their characters are, Now, Dave, this is not the attitude to take, as there are bound to be someone younger than you close by you could learn off sprue and glue. Yes, that creep. Who's that creep like? Yes, the £200 box sets. Sprue and glue says, I build, paint what I have at all. Plus tax, so that's £25, $25 more. At Colin, BT has a data sheet now. Again, bit shallow, but should. Yeah, each chapter, I personally think, should have its own codex. Like Space Wolves Codex, I bought it from Game and Figures, and it was 14 quid. So it's nothing really. But I can't use that unless I have the Space Marine Codex as well. So it can get a bit pricey. But like I say, if you just shot about, you'll get cheap stuff. Sprue has some disturbingly good looking models. Yeah, and Sprue and Glue is does some really cool builds. Definitely check them out, guys. Steve says GW have had 18 months with this COVID to get all the 40k and AOS correct because of the amount of people complaining. And last week was supposed to be a big reveal. I'm afraid I was disappointed. Yeah, big reveal wasn't really a big reveal. Obviously, there's the news that there's going to be a 3rd edition to AOS, which is pretty cool, I suppose. I've got a Beastmen art, start collecting box that I've built. Literally, it's only built it. Nothing else done to it, so I'm going to start them as well for Age of Sigmar. But forget, like you see, you've put their Games Workshop had 18 months for this COVID to get all the 40k in AOS. If you think about though, COVID has obviously affected them, so they've had to shut down as well in some places. I know they've literally just they might have reopened now, because I know Gavac Gaming Figures had to do like a double order. Obviously, he orders direct from Games Workshop. Because they were shut for 2 weeks. Obviously, they were going to clean all the warehouse and stuff like that. So, they can only have so many people in there as well, which will shut down or slow progress of things coming out, But I do get what you're saying there, Steve. The only thing was new orcs, which, to be honest, needed renewing. Yeah, the orc boys are just a weird... Like, I've painted all mine up, but they're just a weird shape, a very curvy back. Very squat legs. For me, they need to be just more humanised, but beefier. Like I say, Primarisified. Primaris Orc is what you need. Spruce says, I wish no kits left. Well, this is it, mate. Get buying. Take that little plunge into getting some 40k stuff made. Mozzle Toth. It's an army. They can chuck a codex full of art, past and present, take a good look and explain stuff in a way that normal people can understand it without arguments and nitpicking. Mate, you're always going to have these people who are wanting just to pick fault at things. That's their hobby, Oh, excuse me. That's their hobby, That's what they thrive off. As sad as that is. Oh, have you frozen? No, we haven't. Bring back the squats. No, squats. Do not bring back squats. There is no place for squats. Got to roll out. Glad I caught you live, brother. Rest of you stay safe out there. World's scary these days. Yes, thank you, Colin. Thank you for joining me. Much, much, much appreciated. And if you haven't, guys, go check Colin out on... oh, that's Pink Horror. That's not me flesh. Go check him out on YouTube. Where are you? Where the heck is my flesh? Oh, there it is, right there. Look at me. Rick, how many times do you hear people going on about the FAQ? Yeah, you're always going to get people just, oh no, you can't have it like this. It has to be like this. Well, hang on a minute. If we please you, we don't please him. So basically, you can't please everyone. And at the end of the day, Games Workshop can do whatever they want. You're still going to buy the models. You're still going to paint the models. You're still going to play the game. So don't be a dick. Basically, That's what I say to the people. No, you're like, all right, Karen, shut up, little whinger. Just about all the time, at least 5 times a day, in the Black Templar Facebook group. But yeah, like I say, if you haven't had an update for ages, I mean, you are going to obviously have a little whinge, aren't you? Rightfully so. But again, just because you whinge doesn't mean Games Workshop are going to release something. They will release something when they are finished or when they decide they want to. Because what's going to make money? Them just like reading comments or doing whatever and saying, oh, these people want this model. Right, we better get this model out like tomorrow. No, they're going to make you wait. So everyone's going to be like, no, I want that model. I hope I get that model first, blah, blah, blah. And then all the hell breaks loose. And at the end of the day, Games Workshop are in it to make money. Regardless of how nice the stuff are, in the stores. And, oh, right, so you're really interested in this army, right? Well, if you play this army, this is what rules they're doing, whatever. It's just a spiel, you know. Everyone's got a script. Steve says, my own opinion. If you play a game, just play it. Have fun, and who cares who wins or loses? It's the participation and having a laugh. Yeah, I've always said I would never like if I found an army cool, like I would play bloody hell grots all day long. You know what I mean? I like the look of grots. I'd field an army full, and if it was up against titans or whatever, you know, like knights, so be it. I'd have fun doing it. I'd picture it in my head, a little tiny grot chipping away at a knight's toe or something like that. And if something did happen, like, oh my god, I've somehow managed to kill a knight with all these grots. Way. Cool. Oh, that's me. Oh, excuse me. Like, find at my Walmart some Thor's paint and play button up. Steve says, grots are funny. Thousands of them just bashing away at a hammer or a spanner. That's it, mate. You know what I mean? It's funny. Like, even if I just took these 5 heavy intercessors against, like, God knows how many, I would enjoy that because it'd just be fun, wouldn't it? You just got to have fun. Simple as that. If you keep following and chasing rules and doing whatever, I mean, I know I'm in no position to say this because I don't play kind of thing, but if you just keep following rules and whatever, you're never gonna, in my opinion, enjoy the game because you're always trying to beat, uh, you know, what's coming next. You're always chasing it, aren't you? In my opinion, anyway. Wait 2 seconds. There's that. Yes, go get grots. They're cheap and fun. Paint both cash ways and points. Yeah, they are fun, mate. They're very, like, orcs are a very quirky army, I think. Although I would like, just my own personal opinion, excuse me, Games Workshop to, I don't know, make them more serious and not like a comic, a comedic thing for um, the game, you know? Like, why do they have Cockney accents? Or if I said to you, talk like an orc, you'd do a Cockney accent. Am I missing something? Let's have a little read. There's a book that was written 20 odd years back, Tabletop Scenarios, and if adapted to Space Marines, then you can use it. As after all, who plays them? Who is playing them? Are you? Some people are so anally retentive, but that's the way. Always getting life. Sorry, Steve, I keep quiet then. Yeah, we'll have none of that. We'll have none of that. Right, so I think I need to paint these bloody... Oh no, I'll get some gold onto that. And then I'll paint the red stripes. That's why I got into orcs. They were funny and do your own trucks out of toys and model car kits. Mad Maxim. Yeah, mate, that's it. You got to do stuff like that, you know. Orcs speak with Jamaican accents. How's the Bazakam savings going? It's not, mate. It really isn't. But not to worry. We will get there. But yeah, guys, if you want to donate towards the channel, go over to Facebook, go to PayPal. There's a little link in there, and all donations greatly accepted. Yeah. Just finished my Lumineth High Warden. Nice. That I only started today. Again, nice, mate. Yes, stick that up in the group, mate. I'd love to see that. Rick says, Athol, I've heard about that. Basic rules, no complications as such, just adding onto the basics. Not dimming down any army. The other editions are buffing the other side, and a few years later, vice versa. Yeah. Spring Glue, sorry, not you. I was talking about the 40k community. I love your stuff. Yes, we all love you. We all love you, Sprue. We all love you. You've got some really cool stuff going on there, so don't stop what you're doing. But yeah, guys, I keep saying, if you want to donate, go and donate. You know, YouTube, you know, it's free, but it's not free to do, if you know what I mean. Like, it takes time. It does cost money, obviously. You've got to pay for lighting and all that type of stuff. But yeah, you know, I am trying to make my videos a little bit more professional. So having good equipment obviously helps. So yeah. So that done. Oh, there's that. Cheese. Let's have a look. Orcs with a Jamaican accent. Aha. Yeah, man, go chill, get some of the green stuff. Cheers, Rick. Glad to see someone reads old books and is easy to adapt old to new. Down at the keyboard, okay, orcs and dreadlocks. Some good to me. Got to do some. Yeah. Yeah, man. Right, so just thinking what I need to do now. So I need to edge highlight. I need to do the basin. Oh, I need to do the black tone. That's what I was going to do. Let's do the black. Do that. Right, let's get this watered down. I read books just as long as I got pictures. Orcs are the cheapest GW armies that can be tabled so far. Yes, they are, mate. So I actually did a video on how to do these. That's this little freehand bit here. So if you want to go check it out, go check it out. But you are literally just watching me do it live. Well, actually, you're not. You can't even see it on the thing. Oh, my word. Like I say, this is why I need a good camera. Like, I need to be like here. I need like an X or a little bit of tape on the thing. This is where you've got to put your hand, Bazza. You know? Oh, excuse me. Jesus. There we go. That'll do. And obviously, just fill them in and then go back with the red. Because it's the outside line. That makes sense. It's the outside line you're worried about. Not bothered, obviously, what's going on inside the triangle because you just got to fill that up. It's the outside line you want to get straight. Obviously, the thinner you paint, and the small, well, it doesn't even have to be a small brush, really. Just whatever brush you're comfortable, doing freehand with. Rick, we can't talk about your under the bed books. Yeah, so then, David, what makes you paint was the colour shift paint. Oh, what make of paint? Sorry, bloody hell. And then I'll go back with the red and literally just tidy all that up. And that is good to go. To get that nice point. He's a death school soldier, dreadlock fighter, working for the boss man in the heart of the war, fighting, singing to Bob Marley. Oh my God. Can't beat a bit of Bob Marley. Well, you can. But yeah, if that's what you're into. And then we'll just charge up with this red. That needs to be a bit further down. Ark Marley. Ross Medlock. There's a set of paints out from Vallejo for detailing space vehicles and backgrounds on coming 4 different kinds. Nope, me they should have woman guard for the Imperial Guard, but for fun if they have mini kits and bikini tops. Well, I know that was a reveal, wasn't it? They've got a female bloody hell guard. Someone throw a box of tissues to Baz. Oh, mate, it's ridiculous. I feel like something's stuck up my nose, but it isn't. It's just, it's done nothing. And Ross, I just bought 3 of the 4 sets of Amazon, $54.75. Nice. That's pretty cheap. That is pretty cheap. There we go. That's better. So yeah, so there we go. If you can see. Easy as that. Now all I've got to do is just go around with a little bit of edge highlighting, and that is done, I suppose. And then just add the little bit of battle damage. But what I'm going to do is put some purple wash on the base, because as you can see, my bases are purple. Because it's like an alien planet. This is what I'm thinking anyway. It's like an alien planet, so the Earth is going to be. You have got damp spores in that room you're using, as I had that till I got the local council in and they painted my walls with anti-damp paint. I don't, mate. I really don't. It's literally just dust and shite everywhere. Yeah. But yeah, I understand. I get what you're saying. Yeah, so my space wolves are on a snowy alien planet. Purple in a Scouse accent. Purple. Purple. There we go. Leave that to dry. There's that. Bish bash bosh. Right, what am I going to do now? I'll put some snowy bases on this, on these. I'll wait for that to dry. Get some of this snowy Chechen. My daughter does a pretty good. Oh Jesus! I need to buy some more of this. Live in Middlesbrough? Nope. Why? Middlesbrough's really nice. Not. My daughter does a really good Scouse accent. Mind you, I think my daughter's trying to become a Scouse. She's got, fake eyebrows and all that type of stuff. She's only 14. And then we'll just literally leave that to dry. Just tap it with that. Feather it out at the edge because so it looks like it's melting. Basically just feather it like that. Like drag it. Is that one? Chicken. Well, had that 2 nights in a row. Need something new. Sausages. Sausages. Is that one done? Easy one then, red grass. Beef. Yeah. Hot dogs, nothing. Does anyone remember the dog that said sausages? He goes, woes. He didn't say sausages, he said woes. Jesus, what are my next door neighbours doing? I think they're having a bloody fight. It was on the Esther Ranson show. Esther Ranson, is she still alive? Bloody hell. She was childline now, doesn't she, and all that type of stuff. Right. That is them done. Pop that back there, that there. I've got my black there, so I'll just paint the rim of that. Wasn't he a Jack Russell and stood outside the butcher's and nicked a string of the links? I think it was late 70s, early 80s. It had a guy called Doc, but he was actually Ivor Biggin. Oh my god. Fair enough. Ivor Biggin. The most satisfying part of painting a model is painting the base or the rim of the base. In my opinion, anyway. Just finishes the model off. There's that one. Well, folks, it's that time again. Meds are calling me from their bottles. Use me as usual, have coffee and make sure he's ready for a bed, same as me. So, no night all. Yeah, thank you, Adol, for coming along and joining the chat. Much, much appreciated. Ivor was a comedy singer. You have to be, I suppose, with a name like that. Right. Oh, the series with Esther was called That's Life. She had a talk show as well, didn't she? I'm sure. She had that, and then it was Kilroy, then it was Trisha, and then it was good old Jessica. I wonder what he's up to these days. They done all the best place to get great stuff. All American driving on Long Island, great hamburgers. They did an April Fools about spaghetti growing on trees, or was that nationwide? Maybe before your day, possibly. Sorry, I'm 52. I'm 36, so it might have been. It might have been. Oh, I forgot to paint this one. That'd help. If I painted that one. Good man, Bazza. More paint, I think. So me 55. I think I'm the youngest here. Oop, not on the camera. It's always a good thing to do with the bazaar. Right. Tin foil on your antennas to avoid paying taxes. Taxes, what are they? Right. So there's not much I can do yet till these are dry. So I'll just read chat for a little bit and then I'll probably go, guys. But yeah, I'll post a picture up in the group anyway of what I've actually done. But yeah, they look pretty cool. If I do say so myself. What begins with T and ends in O and sells beer? I don't know, mate. Go on, tell me. Wizard needs beer badly. Tesco, bloody hell. Rick, have you seen sci-fi man Dan about flat earthers. Oh my god. Tesco. Gotta love it. Got to love it. Elf shot food. No, but I understand flat earthers are all around the globe. Ironically. He's brilliant. Wow. Right, so what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm quite pleased with how these have turned out. Right, guys, I'm gonna be calling that a night. So again, thank you guys for joining me. Much appreciated. Mate, I bought a one and I got a rolled one. Yay! So yeah. But yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. Just trying my beta. Love it. I'm gonna sneeze now. Let's see again. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm back. So yeah, I'll say it again. Thank you for joining me, guys. It really does mean a lot that you guys come and watch me paint some models. You know, again, if you're not a member already, go join the Facebook group. You know, go post up all your lovely, lovely stuff that you're painting, building, drawing, whatever you're doing hobby-wise. Go and post it in there. Baz has a cold. No, I do not have a cold. I have hay fever. Very bad hay fever. Yeah. Can you hear me, guys? Let me know if you can hear me, guys. My phone just died, so that'll be why there's no sound. Even though it's plugged in to charge, that is so annoying. But yeah, so this is again another reason why I need to get a camera. So guys, go donate can in the PayPal. Stuff like that won't be happening. Yeah, but yes, Steve, mate, I'm going to Tesco. If you want to speak, message me about 15 minutes. Talk about the sisters battle. Yes, mate, we'll do that. No problemo. But yeah, again, guys, just thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all later.